welcome. This is the Herald playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We are in Skyhold. I'm going to up here to do judgment. I gotta go down and talk to Dagna. I forgot about that too. Yep, okay. Before we do our war council, I think I have some stuff to store here. That's a bow. No, that's an axe. Okay, so we're gonna deposit that. Oop, I don't know why I have this balanced in here. I don't even use it. Okay, oops, I'm here. All right, let's go talk to Dagna.
Where'd you...
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
I think he's a little bit of both.
So in addition to killing others, it's slowly consuming him, too?
Yes, but slow is not fast. Doesn't matter. I can find a way to hurt him. I just need time and red lyrium. For tests.
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoot, I have work to do.
Okay, so I have an operation available. And let's go sit on judgment. I think it's the woman, though we didn't take her as prisoner that I was aware of. I wanted to, and she just stood there. I never even said you were under arrest. You know what I mean?
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales.
Yep.
She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
Yeah.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars.
Yeah.
Even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough?
But not
You question
really.
whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Not really, because you don't know what happened to them. They made them ingest the red lyrium, and they suffered greatly. Treason deserves death. I'm taking your money. Well, I don't need your money. Put her to work. What good will that do? Have her rebuild the town. She made money off the town. Have her rebuild the town.
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
You're the only one who benefited from that land sale. And now, okay, so I have an operation. Okay. That one's done. Let's go to the war table. I say the war table, but it's the council, whatever you want to call it. The war council. And I have 2 Inquisition perks. That's because I've been buying influence from that one trader out there on the, Alright, so... grants you 5% increase in XP gain from killing foes. Let's go ahead and do that. Though I don't know how much further I have left in the game, to be quite honest. Secrets. Optimal cutting. I wonder if this would make a real big difference, grants a significant increase in the discovery range of the searching action. Since I already have that mod, would it make it even worse? And right now it's sometimes confusing because it picks up items that are so far away or underground. It can be somewhat confusing, but I think optimal cutting means I will get more herbs as I cut them, right? Which would be nice. Alright, so let's go to Ferelden. We have finding Samson's weakness. The red lyrium is very strange. How Samson's armor hasn't killed him, I don't know. I can find out, but it'll be time and money. Tools, tests, and some books I remember from a circle or two. If they aren't stolen or burned, in which case I'll need to write them, and ink isn't cheap. Dagna.
Inquisitor, we were...
Eagerly awaiting your presence. Some of us more than others.
I wasn't... I was. We have work to do.
Of course.
She's getting at you there, Colin. With the right investment, nothing is beyond our reach. Dagna has forwarded what she learned about Samson's strange armor. Her glee over her discovery is disconcerting, but her information may prove invaluable. We should speak at your earliest convenience, Inquisitor Colin. So I got 30 influence from that. Okay. So I need to speak to Colin after I get out of here. And then, let's see here. So we have rumors of the Sullivan Blade. A pair of elves was found deceased in Empress de Leon, victims of the region's unnatural weather. Evidence found at their camp suggests they had discovered the resting place of the Sullivan Blade, a sword from Dalish legend. The blade was lost during the Second Age, and besides being a valuable historical artifact, it's said to be a formidable weapon. The Inquisition's agents should be able to trace the elves' trail back to the blade's location. Recovering the sword could impress potential Dalish allies, particularly if we are willing to share information on it. Well, it looks like the only one who's doing this is going to be secrets. Why did the elves fail to recover the sword themselves? I want more information on this legend. Yeah, I agree. Liliana, the Sullivan Blade is said to be one of the finest weapons ever crafted. The tale of its loss is rarely shared, but we're all impacted by Corypheus' madness. If the sword may serve the Inquisition, then it serves us all. During the exalted march of the Dells, a band of elves used the sword to spill innocent blood. They hoped to power magic to use against their enemies. Instead, they were punished for their savagery. Spirits reached beyond the veil and struck them down. As for the blade, to this day, it lies broken on cursed land. None may touch it without meeting the same fate as those elves. The sword is real, that I know. As for the tale, I cannot say. Stories told to frighten often involve a fair deal of embellishment. That doesn't mean something real did not inspire it. So it's a keeper from one of the clans. Okay, so we have a new area unlocked. Cool! No, we're not going to go now. Restore... Dude, yeah, we need to restore the bridge. Ambassador. We, the members of the Orlesian Society for the Protection of Historical Architecture, would like to draw your attention to the deplorable state of Judicial's Crossing. The bridge was constructed in 856 Blessed as part of the festivities surrounding the first anniversary of the coronation of Emperor Judicial I, and for nearly an age it has been considered the greatest triumph of Orlesian engineering. Now it lies in ruins, shattered by monstrous rebels of the Templar Order. You cannot allow this grave injustice to stand, Ambassador. The Crown is too involved in its civil war to properly care for our historic landmarks, but the Inquisition will surely come to the aid of the people. With hope, Duchess Nicole de Valmontagne. In another hand at the bottom of the letter, Colin, can we handle this, please? I am receiving 19 of these letters a day. Josephine. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be up to him to do. We can deploy our corps of engineers to begin repairs at once. Commander, repairs to the damaged bridge at Judicial's Crossing are complete, although we ran into some complications. The workers were spooked by sightings of dragons flying around the site, so we brought in Tarma. Tamar for extra security. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'll call on anybody else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. Captain Mathis. A new area unlocked. So the bridge was set up. Now I can go there. Judgment. Help the people of Shannara. Mistress Poland has been sentenced to provide relief to the people of Shannara who suffered because of her alliance with the Red Templars. She has purchased supplies for the town, but is having difficulty moving them up the river. She has asked the Inquisition for aid. Well, the river's frozen, right? I can divert some of our couriers there. Better this really arrive in bits and pieces than not at all. Our Legion guilds rely on this courier. I will appeal to their business sense, and they will lend us boats to move. Well, you can't move boats on a frozen river. We could hire a brace of wagons and send guards to transport the supplies up to... Yeah, let's do that.
To work?
Mistress Poland's supplies have reached Sarna. Food and clothing are being divided among the populace according to need. And thanks, the town has given the Inquisition several tons of their best granite as building material. Yay! Cool. Protect Valgamard from Darkspawn. Your worship, my town of Valgamard has been besieged by Darkspawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My own humble forces have already been dispatched to help in your own noble efforts, leaving my people ill-equipped against this savage host. Word of your redemption of the Grey Wardens has already spread far. Please, if you can spare them, Valgamard lives or dies by your word. Yours. It is odd to see a town threatened by Darkspawn. I suggest we investigate before committing forces. The Grey Wardens are in the best in the world. The Grey Wardens are the best in the world against Darkspawn. This is their chance to shine. Marquis has other allies. She can call upon them, and we can save the Wardens for a true emergency. I agree. Let's do some checking.
Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor, our scouts investigated the claims of attacks by Darkspawn on the chance that this was some trick or mistake. As it turns out, they were indeed Darkspawn, and they killed many townsfolk before the Grey Wardens intervened to stop them. It was bloody work, but the Wardens did what they needed to, Sister Liliana. Find some Darkspawn. Find source of Darkspawn attacks. New operation unlocked. Okay. Oh, okay. The Darkspawn at Valgamard have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There is no obvious sign, and I am concerned that they might still pose a danger. Marquise has made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in these dangerous times. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne. The Blight is many things, but it is not subtle. My scouts can easily track the corruption to its source. Someone may have been mining the area and free the Darkspawn that way. Let me examine the finances of nobles nearby. Let the Warden spread out... Oh, no. Let's go ahead and something else is going on. So, yeah, let's investigate. Ambassador Montague's advice was sound. We discovered that the Marquis has been mining the area illegally, which freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. When discovered, the Marquis attacked us with mercenaries. The Grey Wardens fought off the ambush. Marquis has fled into the Gamordan Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high, and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. Yours. Influence, 30. Okay, so we got another one. Pursue. With her treachery revealed, Marquise has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing her if we have the means to do so. She may have enemies among the nobles in the area. Some of them may have information on safe passes through the mountains. The Grey Wardens will do better against demons than normal Inquisition soldiers. Let them fight through the mountains. Our concern is the Marquis, not the demons. My people will find a way to her. Yeah, let's go with Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Sister Liliana's scouts were able to find a path for the Grey Wardens to the mountains. The Wardens were able to avoid most of the demons and saved most of their strength. As a result, we have located her secret stronghold deep in the Gamorden Peaks. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. Well, I don't want to lose them entirely. We have her trapped in her fortress in the peaks and are preparing to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it is good that we did not. Her crimes go well beyond smuggling of illegal mining, and she has an ally in Lady Jeanette Laxby, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquis. Oh. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic on their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long, as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks. Please send your orders. If my scouts can find an alternate entrance, the Venatori may not have time to affect the Wardens. If the Wardens can hold off the demons for 3 days, my friend Baroness will have siege equipment there to bring down that fortress. We have no choice but to send the Wardens in. They must be prepared to fight whatever the Venatori attempt. If my scouts can find an alternate, yeah.
Inquisitor.
The Marquise has been killed, along with Lady Laxby and her Venatori allies. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we were able to gain covert entry into the fortress, although the Venatori still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. I regret to inform you that after recent actions, the Grey Wardens have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. The last Wardens died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith. I have sent their personal effects to Weishaupt. Oh, Song of the Marshes. Well, we didn't want that to happen, but I don't think there was any way to get around it myself. Okay, so we need to go talk to Cullen. And then... Yep, here he is up here, so we need to go to... The fastest way for me to go that I have figured out is this way. No, this isn't the fastest way. The fastest way for me to go is through the... For me, that I have found out. I'm sorry. I'm bumping this all over the place here. Is over here. Up to Cole and that away. Okay, so... Not that, is this where I'm trying to go? Over here. Resting, are we? Okay. Up.
She looked through me from the garden.
Count yourself fortunate. I'd not wish to be considered a rival and thereby worthy of attention.
It was worse than staring down a temple.
A Templar. Picture their thoughts like a single stone rattling around in their hell.
Okay, and then I think go this way, right? Did I go the right way this time, or did I go the wrong way? I went the right way. Okay. Let's talk to him, see what he has to say about Samson. Run, run, run.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Agnes started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mention Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
Really? They also mention a vessel.
Samson's letter said something about taking over as the vessel.
Perhaps it's a rank among the Red Templars. It could be a title from ancient to Vinter. Or it's some other role Corypheus has planned for Samson, and Maddox is part of it.
So you know, someone you know.
Another voice from your past.
In a way, this is complicated.
Who is Maddox?
Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the order.
Okay.
Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
I don't remember any Maddox from the Dragon Age origins.
I can't believe they made a man tranquil over a few love letters.
The official charge was corrupting the moral integrity of a Templar. Knight Commander Meredith wielded the brand for far lesser offenses, believe me.
She did.
Why would Maddox need saving?
When the mages rebelled in Kirkwall, the worst battles took place at the gallows in the circle itself. And I thought Maddox had died in the fighting, or was eking out a living on the streets. A hard fate for a tranquil in Kirkwall. Samson must have found him, taken him in.
He could be a useful ally.
Having an inside man among Samson's forces would be invaluable, if we could convince him.
I couldn't say. I've lived around Tranquil most of my life, and I've never understood them. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Okay. Checked. Oh, so we got another operation. Ah!
Yes?
No, I think we're done.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Okay, so we need to go update that operation now. Really? Really? Back and forth, back and forth. Okay.
No.
No what? You guys still haven't fixed this area. What about all that granite we were just given? So this is going to be an Orlais, I believe. Okay, here it is. Track down Samson. Using Maddox as a lead, Cohen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor, lyrium, regions, Dorian tools, and so on. Cohen is arranging
With
patrols.
rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
No. Cohen is arranging patrols along roads and bridges for any sign of Samson's forces trading and moving equipment. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was going to be him. I can have the patrols leave right away. This could lead to Samson's headquarters.
To work?
We track Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to brief you in person when your duties permit, Commander Cohen.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Okay, was that it then? Was that it? Are we gonna have to go back and talk to him again? Clone is ready to report and return to the war room for a reward. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. Oh my gosh, really, game? Just moving around. Okay, we're here. Let's talk again. Go on, talk.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Oh, really?
Samson still has that red lyrium armor.
All the more reason for me to go. I would sleep better if I knew I would be at your side. We'll depart at your leave.
Travel to Samson's camp at the shrine. Okay. And I need to move this journal thing. Where was that? The Empress. Come on. Why is that? Okay. So, where do we need to go? This new cradle? Oh, it is. Oh, this is off the Emerald Graves. Okay. Oh, we got things to do though. The Hissing Ways, discover all landmarks. I haven't done that one. Western Approach is done. I've got doors to open there. Shrine of Dumont. Before the dawn, Samson is using the bodies of people to grow Valyrium. When did this one show up? Okay. Exalted Plains is done. How come this is nothing showing up on that one? Nothing showing up on this one. That's weird. We have the bridge on that one. Skyhold, Crestwood. Let's see if we can get this one done for Iron Bowl. Okay. Does this sit here? Demands of the Cune. I guess that must be it there. So what place is the closest? Oh, we got something here too. Even the Darkspawn down. Oh, I thought we did that. It looks like we have a quarry to do here too. Logging stand. So we do have, oh, we got something here. All right, this is going to be, how do we get to all these areas here? It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, we got several things. Oh, we got yeah, we got all that. Okay, so we're just going to do the Storm Coast. I'm going to have to refamiliarize myself with some of this. So let's go up here to Storms. Okay. And we are going to take Dorian. Need Iron Bowl, and we take coal and Iron Bowl. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the Storm Coast. I think there's a dragon here for me to do too. Hello? Hello?
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
Oh, we went into a cutscene.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrod.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Bolus Hisrod, I think?
Iron Bull's name is Hisrod.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
Well, yeah.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me. After the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter, I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Neither side is perfect, nope.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
What the ship has mages.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the Dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the Dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Why? To me, it seems like it's the same thing.
If it's dangerous for the Dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a Dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Well, okay. My hair should be just wringing wet. All of our hair should be just dripping, dripping, dripping.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Okay, so speak with Bull to begin the assault.
Just waiting on you and Hisrad, or Iron Bull, I guess.
You thinking more to say?
Do you have a minute to talk about the Qun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
It's alien to me. Yeah, it is.
I don't really understand enough of the Qun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Qun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
Yeah, and that's why so many people follow religion for like the Democratic Party in our country because it's just easier to follow somebody than to really think about anything.
It sounds like following the Kyun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Canary cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Kyun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Canary were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Kyun that I don't like are never going to change.
That's true. He wants to try to change it from within.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharan.
Yes, he led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharan, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And then you joined.
And you decided to start following the Kyun after that.
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
Yeah.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharan longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
Yep. Use people.
How did an elf end up working for the Kunari out here?
Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharan. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Kyun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
To get past justice to purpose. So supposedly the Kyun is supposed to give you purpose. But purpose under their thumb and their rule.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Kunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Canary don't really bargain. They don't know how.
No, they
I
don't.
doubt you want Canary troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You get more use out of our ships, I imagine. And the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Okay.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
And we also have somebody, Ko is leveled up. So, let's keep him going with the poison. Looked like it hurt. The worst mistake your enemies can make is to let you see them flinch. Yep, okay. And I think that was it. Oh. Dorian leveled up too. I think I did all his already. Do I have the secondaries? Terror. Enemies struck by horror cower in place and do not react to attacks until they take significant damage, or... Yeah. And the other one was horror inflicts even deeper terror upon targets and reduces their armor while they are under its effects. So either have despair or terror. Well, let's do the terror, the despair. I don't think I can do Bull. No, because he's not with us. Okay, so I need to find him. Wrong one. Where are you at, Bull? You should be right over here. There you are. You and your men.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own. I'm not a mage.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Okay.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Alrighty. Clear out the
You gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Okay. So where are we going? Down here? Demands of the Cune. Come on. Can we just get over it? What? Oh my gosh. You're being very picky about how you want me to go. Why? Because you don't want me to go off wandering. That's why. Right? Yep.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Wow. Yeah, ouch, alright. Alright. In the trees we are. Where are we at? Come on. Do we have anybody? Are we done?
Iron Bull's reports say you're a demon.
I'm trying not to be. Sometimes it's hard. I want to kill a lot of people, but I don't.
Because the Inquisitors bound you.
Because it's not right.
Bull, how can you work with a demon?
He's all right.
Really? Not a demon. Yeah, actually, I've turned him into he's trying to be human. And you can't be judgmental. They're a little elfy person who's decided to stick with the Cune. Yeah, I guess I should have been here beforehand, huh? Sorry, I'm picking up stuff along the way, guys. In the Mist, the Wind Line Marcher. The story of the Wind Line Marcher is an old one. The earliest versions of the tale appear in Exalted Age, said to be a two-mast brig that set sail from Antiva City carrying cargo bound for the free marches. The Marcher was lost in a storm and never made port. Weeks later, she is seen on the waking sea, miles out from Kirkwall. A sentry from Hightown spots her floating in the mist, her sails full, though there is no wind. Boats are launched, but no matter how far out to sea they go, they are unable to reach the Marcher. Finally, the ship recedes into the mist and is gone. From that day on, she is spotted by sailors on the waking sea, always through mist and always before a storm, and is said to herald a violent death for all who see her. Of course, the legend of the the Windline Marcher is often dismissed as superstition, and in recent years the sightings of phantom missile vessels was proven to be nothing more than a trick of light upon the water. Still, the story continues to be told, its intent to chill, amuse, or even titillate. As a consequence, the tale has grown more colorful over time. In many later versions, the Marcher is manned by a crew of stunningly beautiful spirits who can fulfill one's deepest carnal desires should one succeed in boarding the ship. In one particularly outlandish retelling in these versions, the Marcher is sent on a disastrous journey to pilfer the secret recipe for Canary Ale and is lost to their cannons. She later reappears at important moments in Theodasian history and abducts legendary figures, Andraste included, who then band together aboard the Phantom ship to attack Parvalan. Kind of like the ghost ships that we hear about. We always hear there always been legends of ghost ship. Okay, where am I trying to hit? Over here. Okay, you guys are really low level, so I'm just kind of wailing through you here. And any more?
Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Okay. So where are we supposed to go? Over here? Down here.
Ready. We're close.
Come on, out of the way. I assume this is how we get down? It's not letting me go down that way. Okay. How are we going down, guys? Because it's not letting me go anywhere. This way? Not let me down this way either. Okay. This way then, maybe.
The Storm Coast? You Southerners think of cheery names for these places, don't you?
Is this how we get down? I guess so, because it's letting me go, isn't it? And then this way? Well, this is where we were at. This was our camp. Okay. It's not letting me go where I need to go. Of course not. This was our camp. They're gonna let me do here now? This is the camp that we just were at. And the camp we were just at down here. Oh, okay, now I found him. Now I found him. Okay. Jesus, I swear. Alright, where are we at? And the rest of them, there's one right here. And one here. Are we done? Okay. I have to signal. Alright, so I get signal. And I see Dorian. Or Bull.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought.
Well,
that brings back memories.
A little close to the shore, aren't we?
Nice one. Crap.
They'll be killed.
The Chargers can't stand against that kind of force.
No, they can't.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Tal-Vassoth.
Wow. Tal-Vassoth.
With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Tal-Vassoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad, for this alliance and for the Qun.
The Qun that he doesn't really believe in it anymore. Bull, it's his men. It's his men. No, save your men.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Don't call him his rod.
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks.
Sinks. Canary dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
That was not a very good-looking ship. So, are we back in... We are. We're back in... I'm just getting bounced all over the place in this game, aren't I?
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples.
Yeah, I figured. I
Nor
don't
will
care.
you be receiving any more Ben Hassrath reports from your Tal-Vassoth ally.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hassrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
That's fine. We didn't want anything to do with the Qun anyway. Not really.
So much for that.
We can minimize losses? What does that mean? We can minimize losses. What does that represent? Is that like a truce or something? I don't know. What does that mean? We can minimize losses. I hate to click on it and have it end up being something bad. Does it mean like being a spy?
The loss of the Ben Hasrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How are the charges? Glad you survived.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
So he is now... So that was Power 3. So let's go talk to him and see how he feels about what happened, since he is now about Oh, I hardly
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets. Inquisitor.
Okay. Need wheels for the training dummies. Alright, so how are you feeling, Krim?
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the charges?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
So how are you feeling there, Mr. Bowl?
You wanted to see me?
Bull! I got it! E posti sala Tal-Vassoth.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You were expecting them?
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Well, could have warned me, I suppose.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrath training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking?
No.
See? Like that. If I'd warned you or the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
So,
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
I don't see, the knife wound now.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit, but that's about it.
They didn't have to do this.
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Tal-Vassoth. Tal-Va-fucking-Shoth.
Will you make it through this?
Are you going to be all right?
It's a knife wound, boss. I think I'll live. I'm fine. Thanks. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Yeah, this is kind of where he was leading to be anyway, I think. And here we are. Look where we're at. Up here, left. Left again! No! Okay. Where am I trying to get to? Because I don't know where I'm trying to get to. Trying to get to where, Cassandra is. Here we are. Over here. Duh. I swear some days my brain just doesn't want to work like it should. Okay. Let's see if he has anything more to say. I wonder if his card changed. I should look at that.
Need
Anything more?
wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets. Inquisitor.
Okay.
From Avon's fire come we, the able troops.
Anything more now?
Skyhold.
How you doing?
Nope, that's it. Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
So, how do I see his card? Oh, I can't. I don't see his card until after. But somebody did level up, I think. Oh, come here. I think it was Iron Bull did. Yeah, he did. No, Solus did. And Iron Bull. Okay. So, Torrent of Pain. Did I already Ring of Pain now moves to follow you? While Ring of Pain is active, the Bower costs less stamina and has a shorter cooldown time, and Dragon Rage costs less for your own health. Alright. And it was Solus. I think we did all yours in here. Punching down. You cast Bill, strike more easily, and the blow weakens your enemies, causing them to do less damage. Bell Strike can only be used at your location, but the cooldown is reduced whenever you take damage.
See? What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Okay. So I guess we're going to go back to the Storm Coast since we have so much stuff there that needs to be done. And we do. It says we only have 1 to 2 quests, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, oh, it's all the red water. Inquisition soldiers were dispatched to investigate a Dwarvian port on the Storm Coast that is currently being held by Red Templars. The port gives the Red Templars a foothold in the region. Okay. So, where do we want to go? That's done. We still need to get this logging stand. I don't think we can get it from... I think we have to get it from here. Not journal. Duh. Travel. That's what I wanted. Okay. So, now I get to see his Dorian. I'm going to take the same party with me. Or do I need Beric? I can always change him out. Cole. Oh, it did change. The only one who hasn't changed is Solus. I wonder why not. So he's got his head in his hands, and he's crying. Well, not crying, but he's sad. Because he's Tal-Vassoth. Wow. And it's an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. And when we come back, we're going to make our way around here. I got to get myself reacquainted. She's got a report for me.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Anti-venom. Okay. I also have codexes I think I need to read too. That. Okay. Did I use any of my potions? I did. So I do need to go over here. Alright, so if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.